Ah, our newest pickpocket. I have friends visiting soon, so I told them to stay at the King and Queen Tavern. The Gray Fox has asked me to take care of a problem, and I'm putting you on it. Hieronymus Lex actually collected taxes from everyone living here on the waterfront. Your job is to recover those taxes. Are you up for it? The people of the waterfront are very poor. Traditionally, the city has not collected taxes from them, even though by law they could. The money the city would collect would barely cover the cost of collecting. The Gray Fox has always guaranteed protection to the poor of the waterfront. He doesn't want to let this injustice stand. It's a matter of principle. He is a fool of a captain in the Imperial Watch. He's a real law and order type. He has a grudge against the Thieves Guild and the Gray Fox in particular. Lex has made it his personal mission to capture him. The Gray Fox has led our guild for over 300 years now. He has always guaranteed protection to the poor of the waterfront. The Gray Fox has led our guild for over 300 years now. He has always guaranteed protection to the poor of the waterfront. Good. Find out where he's keeping the taxes and bring them to me. I'll also need the tax records of what each citizen paid so we can return it. Shadow hide you.
One more coin, and I can get a pair of shoes. Thank you. You're looking for him? I might be able to help. Sounds like food on the table. Lex has a small office in the South Watch Tower, and most of the tower is open to the public. Oh, but not his quarters. Always glad to help. Lex has an office. Blessings of Agatha. Hush upon you.
I see you're a...
Have you recovered those? Let me know when you have them. Shadow.
All hail the champion of Cyrodiil. Something to report? He's just a thief. He's supposed to be the head of the Thieves Guild. Oh, what a joke. Can you imagine a bunch of thieves trying to form a guild? The nobility hate him, but the peasants and the beggars love him, especially in the waterfront. If you've got to travel, by the 9 divines, stay on the roads. The wilderness just isn't safe anymore. We've had sightings, you see. The Daedra. Long live the Empire! You have my... You're not supposed to be in here. You have my ear, citizen.
Have you recovered those Ah, the Gray Fox will be very pleased. We will make sure this gets back to the people. Can you believe that fool even bothered to collect this paltry sum? You can keep it. I merely wanted the Watch to know they went too far. I think it's time to promote you to Footpad. Congratulations on your new guild rank. He's been around for hundreds of years. I've heard tell that he is immortal. I don't know about that, but he sure ain't normal. I do have need of a skilled operative. Perhaps if you were to get more experience, I could use you. The fences report to me how much loot you have turned over to them. When you've added more to the guild coffers, come back and see me. Shadow hide you.
How goes it? Not bad. Have you heard any word about the other provinces? I've heard that Nord warriors have traveled from Skyrim to assault the Redoran of Morrowind. The Nords have always territory. It's no wonder they get involved in these disputes. Be seeing you. I'm really tired. He's kind of like a guild master for the Thieves Guild. All I know is that the Doyen and other senior guild members do his bidding like trained dogs. You got some hot property? I think... You've made... I'm glad... Shadow...
Good to see you again. Phintius has the best bookstore in the city. Of course, First Edition is the only bookstore in the city. The guild has received a request to obtain a unique statuette. It is a bust of Lafasa Indaris, the recently slain Countess of Cheydinhal. You will be paid a modest sum. Excellent. Shadow hide you.
Please be generous.
Sure, yeah. Count Doris recently commissioned a bust of Lathosa. They say the elves carved it. He put it near her tomb in the chapel Undercroft. He also posted a guard so that her tomb wouldn't be disturbed. Oh, used to be anyone could visit her, but now it's off limits to the public. There's a rumor going around that the Undercroft may be haunted. Count Indaris recently commissioned. He's also blessings of the shadow upon ye.
Hello. They call me Isleaf, the open hand. Well, don't expect a hand. He is captain of the... I heard the Gray Fox person... What? The Doy... What? I share my good fortunes with the poor and needy, and you ain't neither. Life isn't easy on the waterfront, but we look out for each other. I understand that Orthrellos isn't a bad man to talk to, if you need to learn how not to be seen. He's in hiding. I hear Methredel is looking for you, though. Never shopped there, but I know she carries good alchemy equipment.
Bye.
You can call me Halad. I helped build Ravenrod. Had a bad run-in with the law, so here I am. Pretty soon I'll head out for the Imperial Reserve, try my luck there. The Gilded Carafe. A fine store with a terrible name. He's in hiding. I hear Methredel is looking for you, though.
Nothing so far.
Thank goodness I found you. I assume you know that Hieronymus Lex has issued an arrest warrant for Armand Kristoff. He is in hiding. Armand is accused of stealing the bust of Lathasa Indaris from Cheydinhal. They say Count Indaris himself filed the charges. There never was a client that commissioned the guild to steal Lathasa's bust. Armand used you to flush out an informant that infiltrated the guild. Mavrina Arano. Now Armand needs your help to neutralize her. You're going to pin the theft of the bust on Mavrina. She lives in the waterfront. Plant the bust in her cupboard. Make sure she doesn't see you. Then go tell Hieronymus Lex that she is the thief. He probably won't believe you, so you may have to persuade him. Hopefully you will at least go and check it out. Nobody really knows who he is. He's always hiding under that weird cowl. Kinda spooky if you ask me. Shadow hide.
Have you seen Armand Kristoff?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a
What do you want? Can't you Never compromise. Never blink. Never wink at injustice. Never quit trying to make this a better city for everyone. You know where the bust is hidden? Your credibility is suspect. All right.
Well,
See, every little bit helps. You know... Are you sure? That can't be right. She's my... I mean, she doesn't seem to be the type. I don't believe you, but I'll have to check it out anyway. If you are right, there will be hell to pay. You will have to come along. This
What are you
citizen is
doing?
accusing you of stealing the bust of Lathasa from Cheydinhall. I even found the bust in your cabinet. What do you have to say?
Fool! You've just exposed me to the Thieves Guild. That citizen is actually the guild member that was hired to do the theft.
Regrettably, I have no further use for you. If what I heard is true, you are the thief. If what you say is true, the Gray Fox knows you are my informant. Either way, it's over. You didn't really think I'd trust the likes of you for very long.
But I've been loyal to you. I've reported everything that Armand has done. You can't just toss me aside like a soiled cloth.
Yes, I can. You are under arrest for the theft of the bust of Lathasa Doris, Countess of Cheydinhall. Come with me. Get out of here.
With your help, I uncovered the informant that had compromised the Thieves Guild. I know I used you in this matter with the Lathasa's bust, but I couldn't be certain that you weren't working with Mivrina. Here is the reward you were promised. Even though the bust is gone, you've earned it. I'm also promoting you to the guild rank of Bandit, which will let you use Darji of Leowin as your fence. Good work. We don't talk about him in public. The Thieves Guild follows the Grey Fox. However, we make sure that most folks think he is just a myth. Sadly, I don't have anything for you. I only work with the less experienced guild members. You should go see Scriva in Breville from now on. You can find her at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. I wouldn't recommend bothering her at home unless the door is unlocked. Shut.
Ah, you are the new thief. I am your new doyen. Breville perhaps presents little scope for an ambitious member of our guild. Perhaps you may find the castle entertaining. Little else. City Swimmer certainly lives up to her name. I've seen her in the canals many times. I have a special request from the widow of a former fence in Leowin. As your new doyen, I am asking you to help her. A street scavenger made off with a ring that the widow Adarji values highly. She is offering a reward. The guild frowns on freelance thieves. Are you willing to go to Leowin, find the ring, and get it back to Adarji? This is good. Go to Leowin, speak with Adarji, and help her find her ring. Good hunting. asking for a single. Please be generous. Thank you, kind sir. She lives on the west side of town. She is fond of the Three Sisters Lodge in the evening, but takes her midday meal at the Five Claws. I understand that Cedrasa is still trying to create a potion to cure skooma addiction. Blessings of Akatosh upon you. It looks thievy to this one. Why does the prey approach me? So many greenskins here. They smell, do they not? Hadarji won't drink the water. No, the Argonians swim in it. I was walking past Rosentia Galenus' home the other day, and I heard these strange animal noises or something from inside. Very odd. Every time I pass by that woman's house, I hear odd animal noises and smell a foul odor. Maybe she's caring for some sick pet or something. Whatever it is, she should clean up her act. It's surprising that a wealthy woman like that would let her property fall into such disarray. Yes, a filthy Argonian stole my precious ring. It was a gift from my mate. It has sentimental value. I will pay well. The stupid lizard hunts with the name Amusai. Find him, find my ring. Make him suffer. Kill him, and I will be pleased. Stupid guild rules. He is only an Argonian. He is less than human and much less than Khajiit. If you must spare him, at least make him suffer. Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor. I can show you some good that you want. Good that you want to get. Good that you want. Swift hunting.
Asking for a single coin. Ah, me children will thank you. Thank you, kinds. I might know.
Huh. The poor bugger was arrested. Seems he tried to swindle the Countess. He's rotting in a cell in the castle dungeon now. It's common knowledge that the jailers can be bribed to allow visitors to see prisoners. And the poor bugger was... Thank Akatosh, the Oblivion crisis is over. Although, with no emperor... Blessings of...
You're not supposed... Yeah, we got him here. Argonians aren't allowed visitors, though. Countess Alicia's orders. She's the thing about the lizard folk. Amuse, you say? I thought you wanted to see Amuse. He's off limits. Amuse, though, is just down the hall. Make it quick.
What do you want?
The Thieves Guild refused to take me, so I came here. Leowin is my home. It is where I was raised. I went to the Imperial City in hopes of joining the Thieves Guild. Now, I am forced to live as a freelance thief. I understand that Sadrasa is still trying to create a potion to cure skooma addiction.
Why should I tell you where it is? Here I sit in Leowin's dungeon while you are free. What will you do for Amusai if I tell you?
You mean with the Thieves Guild? Sure. That way I'll be a member in good standing when they put my head on a pole. Are you an idiot? I want you to get... You'd do that for me? Maybe you guild types aren't so bad after all. Okay, it's a deal. Give me a lockpick and I'll tell you about the ring. Sunlit freedom. Yes, I stole that ring from Adarji. When I went to sell it, the fence told me I was too hot for him. He showed me an inscription on the inside, to Alessia. That had to be the Countess of Leowin. The damn ring was stolen property. Well, I figured I would ransom it back to the Countess, except she tricked me. I was arrested for theft, and she kept the ring. The Countess rarely leaves the castle. Good luck getting it back. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
You look...
Mitch.
So, Alessia Caro has recovered her ring, and now you want to know where she keeps it so you can steal it back. My pockets are a little... I don't know where she keeps the ring, but I know who does. Talk to Ledara Mothril, the Countess's handmaiden. She eats dinner in the castle at the 8th bell. You may have to sweet-talk her, but she knows all about Alessia Caro's habits and schedule.
You should know that there are other secrets in that castle. I've heard of a hidden torture chamber. They say that Count Marius interrogates Argonian immigrants from Black Marsh. The servants whisper that the Argonians are dragged into the basement and never seen again. You should stay out of there, just in case. Blessings of Mistara.
You're in good spirits today, milady.
Hi.
If it isn't the toast of Leowyn, how can I help you? The dividing line is a good place to buy a sharp blade. Of course, you're likely to hear some of Toon Zeus's stories if you hang around. Leowyn is in a state of transition. It has long been a respected county, making moderate cultural and economic contributions to the Empire. However, Leowyn must move toward the mainstream of imperial culture, both in trade and in political affairs. Shh! It's dangerous to be heard talking about that! The Countess has a secret passage somewhere in the basement that leads to her private quarters. That's where the torture chamber is. Sometimes I can hear the screams of the prisoners when I'm in my chambers. Countess Caro is so relieved to have the ring back. It's been missing for many years. She wears it constantly. Well, not all the time. I mean, she puts it in her jewelry box for baths and at night. No proper lady would wear her jewelry to bed. Morning, she's at the town chapel. At the castle, she hosts the evening meal at 8. She retires sometime after 11. She travels to Coral on the Ides of every month. Don't even try to find her between the 15th and 17th.
You violate... Stop right there!
Guards! Guards! We've got a pickpocket here!
It's all over, Law. That... Your presence here will... This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death!
Ah!